Hey guys, so there is a permaculture principle called stacking functions. And the linden tree, which we just planted on our land, one right here and one right down there, is definitely no exception. So stacking functions is when a plant or really anything solves multiple issues and brings multiple beneficial functions all at the same time. So I really want to share this tree with you because I am so impressed by what this brings to our land. If you haven't heard of the linden, it is a stout, very big tree, so it is a canopy tree, and I am super excited about it for basically the following reasons, and I hope I can think of all of them at the moment. But number one, besides just everything that a large tree brings to the landscape, which is super important. You can change and heal any landscape with good trees. But number one is that the leaves are actually edible. And you heard that right. No toxicity, which is very rare for a big tree like this. And they're completely edible, especially the young ones in the spring. But even now, I'm finding that these taste great. They actually have kind of a mild lettuce flavor. Yeah, very mild. And you can use them, reportedly, I haven't tried it yet, but in salads. And yeah, I could totally see that. Yeah, very nice flavor. They're slightly mucilaginous in their texture and likely extremely healthy. So I don't know about you, but a tree that produces leaves that I can eat, especially a large tree, is just really incredible. It makes me think of Revelation 22, where the leaves of the trees that are planted along the river of life are for the healing of the nations. I hope that these trees bring a lot of that wonderful healing and health to our property and homestead and community here. Really amazing. So since we bought two trees, we actually got one of the American linden. It's called Tilia americana. And one of the European, which is called Tilia cordata, which, by the way, I would say the European has a slightly better flavor to the leaves than the other. It's a little too early to say, though, for sure. And again, very similar. But I would say ever so slightly nicer so far is the European, just in case anyone was wondering. Number two is the linden flower is very popular, very high demand, very valuable, and well known for the past really few thousand years, I believe, at least a few thousand years. It is extremely medicinal, high in antioxidants, anti-inflammatory, good for the heart, amazing for the respiratory system, good for digestion. Too many benefits to even remember here. But if you look it up, linden flower is just really amazing. We had a full bloom already, even freshly planted here, but we have already harvested all of our linden flowers and soaked them in vodka to make just a very simple tincture, which we're really excited about. This one here still has a couple of blooms left. They're already getting these little berries here that I've tried. They're pretty good. They really don't have too much flavor, but the flowers themselves, I've actually walked around and picked and eaten fresh linden flowers, and they are amazing. They taste like they smell, which is the third benefit that I can think of having a linden tree in your yard or at your property, is that at the time that it is blooming, it is intoxicating and wonderful smelling. Like, it's just a beautiful aroma. I would say it's actually somewhere in the spectrum of like citrus and jasmine and gardenia and like honeysuckle. Has an amazing, amazing, amazing aroma. I know that this is gonna bless us many years in late spring and early summer as we walk outside. Okay, and one more benefit that I can think of at the moment is bees. The bees love it. So think of a whole tree full of good bee fodder, and that's what the linden provides. So amazing for your bees. As we know, honeybees need a lot of help these days. And so a tree full of flowers that are not only amazing for you, that'll produce more flowers than you'll ever be able to harvest and need. It's just amazing for the entire year to make beautiful tea with. It will also produce food for your local bee population. Another quick shot of the aromatic flowers, which would be a delicious and healthy addition to cocktail infusions, by the way. I hope that this blessed you, because I didn't know about these trees with edible leaves and edible flowers. But yeah, let me know if you know more about this tree. Feel free to leave some helpful comments at the bottom. I heard the bark is amazing. All sorts of things I just keep hearing about this tree. in folklore, it also has some amazing meaning, like it's just always a very positive and upright and beautiful tree in so many ways. Thanks for tuning in to a quick one. Until next time.